take a while. So, was a bit later this time. So I hope that is fine. But hello. I hope everything sounds nice because I had to test out a few sounds. I wanted to like insert a new microphone, but it did not work, which was kind of annoying to deal with. And when I accidentally started the campaign with one of the Chaos Dwarf generals, and when I realized that I had to start the stream, but that's fine. I haven't talked that much, so as of yet, I like talked for like 3 minutes, and then I realized that it's fine. But so that it should be okay. I hope everything works as of now, but yeah. So, and yeah, in the 3 minutes that I decided, I just talked about a few things. So yeah, I just repeat everything that I said right now. So that should be okay. So this time again, it's another test stream. This time it will be a small gaming test stream to see how the Chaos Dwarfs work and how they fare, just to see how well they are the newest little thingy here, so we will see how it goes and see how it works, everything here. And yeah, we will just see, well, how the Chaos Dwarfs work. In general, I had this idea to just test out a game because my PC is not the best, and the graphics are not the highest, they are like mediocrely assigned. I hope that it's still fine. And again, I also have a new microphone. Not this one. I still use the old one because I have a new mic that I had for like a year but never used it. It's like a big, chunky microphone. Yes. Oh, hello. Yes. Some people are coming here and there. And yes, and there is a small delay. So whenever you chat something, or like, well, you type something in the chat, it will always take a while to go in and to like be visible for me because like I don't know, 15 to 20 seconds delay worth. So yeah, we'll see. And I decided to play with Astragoth Ironhand this time because initially I wanted to play with Zartander Black, but I think I will play, just for the test, I will play Astragoth. Yeah, because again, it's more of a stress test to see if the mechanics work, if my PC works, if everything goes fine and well, that should be fine. Right, yeah, loading will take a while. Again, not the best graphics, so yeah. And you can also like watch it in any time. At a later point, we will just have the stream for like 1 to 1.5 hours just to test out my capabilities to see if my PC can handle everything. I have a close eye on my little screen here and hope that everything goes well. And then we will see how it really goes. Yeah. So yeah, this time it's for my first time to play with the dwarves. So we will see how it actually goes. Because I've seen some things and mechanics about their things, but like they work with some armaments and so on, but not that much. In fact, I have only seen a very few bits about them, like a magic lore, the units. Seen some of them. Noticed that some of the blunderbusses are extremely good. And yeah, we will see how it goes. Yeah, it takes a long time. Again, my PC is not the best, so graphics are not the best, but I just wanted to try it out, having a small stress test. Also, camera will be there next time, hopefully. I have a camera, I tested it out, but it's a very old camera. It's like a kind of like Skype quality, I'd say. If you know the old Skype, it's yeah, it's not the best. It's like very pixely, and you will see me like not in a very good quality. I hope that this is still fine, and that we still have some fun with me talking about it. And yes, and again, I tried to make an intro before, like for a few minutes. I talked for myself, like blah blah blah, because I tried to like. I was mentally sorry about the loading times. Yes, I also still have to do this. It's like still want an SSD for myself as well, because loading times can be horrific. What's this? Why is this not loading? Oh god, it's not taking so long. But yeah, I also wish I have an SSD. I think because also Total War was mainly made for. Total War Warhammer was like programmed with an SSD in mind, not for the base HDD. Yeah, we will see. We'll see. It's taking so long. I hope it still works, but at least the stream is still working. But here I have a turning little wheel. The Windows wheel. Chaos Dwarfs. Already breaking my PC. But yeah, I already tried to start like this when I tried to like fix my microphone, because I have this old new one here, but when I figured it doesn't recognize it, it doesn't see it, and we had to change it, and it's changed back to the headset microphones. I hope everything. Yes, it starts. Oh. Well, at least it's a black screen, so I don't know if it starts yet, but we'll see. Yes, please. Okay, I have to hit continue. Is it in German or is it English? I might have forgotten to. Okay, so yeah, as we can see, graphics not the best, but still fine. Try to make the textures of individual models high enough, so as we can see, the textures here are still fine. But like here we can see that my graphic settings are not the highest, or like here a bit of a muddy mountains. Don't have a best PC for this one, but again, just to try it out to see if this stream works. I hope that there is not too much like. I'll try to make it like this, just to test out if there's anything like lost frames or so. Looking a-okay for now. Unless if something is really bad, you can write later. If you watch this video by any chance at the beta point, you can comment, or you can, if you are right now here, then you can also text it to me. Alright. So I decided to play with Astragoth for now. I want to play Zartan, the other leader of them. But I decided to go with Astragoth. The sound is kind of lagging. Yeah, it's slightly lagging. Alright, but yeah. I wanted to play Zartan initially, or Zartan, whatever you want to call him. I decided with us to play Astragoth instead, because I wanted to try out the magic lore. And I believe he's a caster as well. And I wanted to see the lore of the Chaos Dwarfs as well. Well, he has seemingly a combined magic tree, so not all of the spells for the Chaos Dwarf. So we do have Burning Wrath, which is a Chaos Dwarf spell. Killing Fire, it's also nice in the tabletop. It's also kind of a very cool lore attribute there as well. And he has some fire spells. Hellhammer Flamestorm, so a mix of fire and Law of Hashut. Cool. Then we have a hero here. Bull Centaur Tauruk. We will go in my little army here for some training and for some better combat later on. Uzukulak. The Chaos Dwarfs economy is managed across several different resources: treasury, labor, raw materials, and armaments. I see. Building more mines increases your potential raw materials output, but also increases your workload requirement for that province. Ah, I see, I see. So we need workload for this. Interesting. Raw materials are generated each turn from outpost mine buildings. If you have less labor than workload in a province, your raw materials output will be scaled down accordingly. Less labor than workload. RC. So wait, if you have less labor than workload. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, I see. Labor is received after battles or via military convoys. A portion of labor is lost each turn based on your control levels. Ah, good thing I picked Astrography as a passive control bonus. When received, labor is split evenly between all provinces that are accepting new intake. You can see a province. Ah, okay, it's also similar to the old Dark Elf slave management system. Here we of course have paid laborers. We don't use filthy slaves. Labor actions can instantly boost your treasury, conclave, or control the cost of labor. Buildings under construction will display the rush construction button. What? Rush construction. Ah, allows you to instantly complete construction at the cost of labor. Oh, so we have like a speed build mechanic, like build it this time, and then laborers will go in. The well-paid laborers will go in, and they're using their absolutely non-law-breaking shifts will build it in a speed. And here we can read everything again. Alright. So, if I'm aware, Chaos Dwarfs don't have a What is this? Lamassu? Or something? Yeah, it looks like a Lamassu. Interesting. Yeah. So Chaos Dwarfs have like a different like system in terms of building things. Instead of having like multiple settlements and you can build buildings in all settlements, you have your main settlement, like a province capital, where you can construct things as you already know. But then you also have like minor settlements, who then, if I remember correctly, they can be built into specific like thingies, like either a mine or a factory. And when your economy works with capitals and doesn't, and well, it still runs with minor settlements, but it just takes resources from them and takes improvements from them, but isn't like exactly the thing to, well, you can't really build the most recruitment things in the minor settlements, so yeah. Alright, so let's just go ahead and start. A stroke of iron hand, and we have some orcs in the south. Interesting. I think Grimgor is nearby. Yes, interesting. We have some more dudes here. So yeah, looks like our core industry will take in this place. Karakdu? Interesting. Looks like they've taken inspiration from Lord of the Rings from Khazad-dûm called Moria. Interesting. But no, we'll attack Dusty. Decisive victory. Well, it's a test, so why not? Let's give it a run, a small battle to see how it works. If it works. And if it can handle everything, if the stream can handle everything, just fine. I'll quickly switch to this little thingy just to see if everything works. But it looks fine. We still have 3k kilobytes per second, 30 frames per second. And only about 0.2% missed frames, so that's fine. Very, very good. Okay, where's my mobile phone? Where's my mobile phone? There. Long loading times. But at some point, an SSD might be the right call. Also for other games, because if I want to play things like Bannerlord is actually fine, or in World of Warcraft, which basically is one of the easiest games, so like easiest games for a PC. So there, this thing is enough, but especially here, I could use an SSD just to have like a bit better run through. I'll start in a second. I'll just quickly check something. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? To see if it works. Blub, blub, blub. Alright. Fantastic. Alright. Let's look at our units. Start to play, please. I don't need to tell the magic. So, let's see how the graphics fare so far. Yeah, the unit texture looks fine, but as you can see, I turned the texture down off the ground, so the ground is comparably low quality, trees and vegetation, but it's just to improve my performance, especially if there are like big battles. It gets laggy fairly fast, so better to go this way and have it a bit smoother. What do we have here? So we have Bull Centaur renders with dual axes. They have fairly high strength here. Bonus was infantry, anti-infantry units. Actually decent defense. I expected them to be lower, but 42 is actually fine. Well, they're monstrous. Yes, monstrous cavalry, but charge is a-okay, decent. Slow speed for cavalry, but the damage is damn. Actually very high. So, what else? Chaos Dwarfs with great weapons, classical anti-armor infantry, nothing special here. Orc laborers. Looks like a fine thing to me. Actually having quite nice weapon strength, but not the highest nipple strength. Weapon strength is like 24, but they have ammo piercing, so they are a very nice and cheap option if you want to fight against armor, so that might work there. Very solid. Continuation with Goblin Laborers, the cheapest of the cheap. Malign Authority. Ah, right, I think. If they have Contempt, I believe Chaos Dwarfs have Contempt. Yes, yes, alright, so they don't care about pan. It's like in the tabletop, where they basically ignore the panicking from allies like these. Because they're beneath Contempt. Our Bull Centaur, Tau Rook, looks quite interesting to me. Also high strength, this time anti-large, decent armor, decent a-okay defense, not the highest, but it's fine enough for me. Fine enough for me, fine enough. Astrogov himself, being a spellcaster, we already know Cascading Fire Cloak. some damaging ability, and Burning Wrath. Spawns moving water, expect a lot of battles, line of sight. What the? 500 damage. 144 day. 6 wins, that's actually quite cheap. And blunderbusses. These two. Ooh. Ah, okay, we have a shotgun style gun, and we have more blunderbusses. Nice. Alright, so that's for our army inspection. Of course, we won't do it every time, but just wanted to see if it can be displayed decently enough. So, let's go with these boys over here. Have our laborers at the front. Dwarves supporting. Like this should be fine. We have orcs on this side, we have Tauruks on this side. He will probably run around here for now, and he's quite fast actually, 60 speed, eh? And these guys will for now be at the back. Yes, why not? Annoying hill over here. Oh, that should be fine. Alright, please don't run, except Astrogov, because I want to see how I can do it. So what do we have for the enemies? I forgot about that. So we have Orc Boys, we have Black Orcs, there, so they need to go fast. Wolf Riders, Archers, small boys. Yeah, looks like a fine little thingy. Let's throw the bomb. Do you throw it? Yes. Ooh. Ah, I see. I see. Alright, so that's wasn't very successful, sadly, but that's expectable. Was it expectable or something else? A different word I was looking for. Yeah, I was about to expect that. That was what I'm going to say. Let's throw another bomb, maybe. That's decently cheap. I only have 11 wins. Let's see how's Hashud. Ah, yes, well, Hashud. So far trying them out, and so far they play A-OK, so that is fine. Unless you mean someone else by Hashud. Because it's with T, Hashud. So, let's see how we go with our well-paid laborers, sending them to the front a bit more. Let's take blunderbuses to the front. A bit fur behind. Blunders here. And we go here. Let's see how it goes. Alright. But so far the test stream seems fine. I don't have very high values. Again, it's only 30 FPS, but yeah. Unpaid interns. The classic. But yeah, I kind of... Well, I guess they are... Because let's be honest, they should be called slaves, but I guess to be sure and having some... Oh my god. And oh my god, they come the wolf riders, but these are warriors after all. Kind of warriors. Maybe I should stand still. Because I think they made the right choice with calling them laborers. Not because it's nicer, but it's probably better in this modern world, just to not offend anyone by, by accident. Alright, you're also decent in melee, so they go in there. Why are you here? You should go here. Damn. Shooting shotguns at the melee. Bam! Damn, what? I think because if I didn't give him an attack order, if I just attacked, and please help! Help your masters! I mean your helpful Arbeitgeber. Get him, boys, and you please go out of there. Taking a bit too much damage for my taste. Donkey boys, go in there. Hoorah. Come on, just sweep him away. Crunch. Nice, nice, nice. Exactly. We definitely try to work overtime. Okay, shoot the Black Orcs, please. You want to impress the boss. Why are you... I forgot about my... my Tauruk in the back. Shoot them! Shoot them! Kill them! Oh, love it. Damn, it's so OP. That is so good. Love it. Ah! Yeah. Right. Help the laborers out there. You can catch them, maybe. Victory! Yes, as you might see, I'm not the best Total War player. I generally enjoy playing them with, like, fun in mind. Yeah, well, that's the deal, right? You use Skaven tactics. You use slaves to bind them in combat, and then shoot them. And if you hit a slave, laborer, sorry, then, well, they're laborers, they're interns. Who needs interns? So just bomb them one more time, maybe I get a bit of XP. I don't know if lords gain experience if they kill fleeing units, but I guess the game uses the like damage or maybe the gold value. And then maybe gains the experience on that. This is Dan. Oh yes, you're called. Oh, Dan. Or was it Dan? Danger. So, yeah. Alright, so we go here, and it seemed to work very well. We will just end this here. Decisive victory. Everyone says we don't need interns until they lose all their interns. Yes, well. I am a fair Arbeitgeber. I will do my best to pay my laborers and paid interns all equally. With 0 wage. Kidnap. That's the Skaven way of going. It's like in the tabletop. Well, in the tabletop they have like the Skaven at least. The Skaven slaves. They're called slaves. I'm allowed to call them slaves. The Skaven slaves have the thing where you are actually able to shoot enemies that are bound in combat with slaves because you don't care about them, which is very cool. And I don't know if that's also a rule for the... for the orc laborers in the tabletop, because I never looked at their rules, because they only had like in the 5th or 4th edition they had like a white dwarf talking about the rules, and they have this contempt rule, but I don't think they have this thing where you can shoot units even when bound with your laborers and slaves. Sad, but it's fun. But yeah. Also, I hope that the stream was visible. I will continue for like about 40 minutes more, but for now, I hope that there weren't any major like complications. At least I didn't see any like major loss of frames. But maybe if there's like if there was something in between, then I'll also review it later. Like some blurry bits, might be internet, might be OBS. Well, I don't know. I had to call it quits if a game as ambulance especially vampire did it so dirty apart from fuck. Yeah, well, it all depends, I guess, because the balancing is definitely different. After all, it's like his different varieties, and I still have fun with it because it. But you know, it's everybody like every man for himself. Basically, you don't have to play it if you don't like it. I always thought it was very cool sometimes to just see the units from the tabletop actually going live and move, and like, oh, I can see them moving instead of, well, having like in this case, a live version. And I love the tabletop, and like, tabletop games for me is still better because I'm a tabletop fan at my heart. But yeah, I definitely didn't see that. Yes, and yeah, but yeah, overall the Empire, they definitely have some, because like in the tabletop you had like the state troops rule, right? And there's no, not a single resemblance of that in Warhammer Total War, which I don't like, because I kind of like the idea of having Empire units like support each other, like standing close to each other and like, oh, fire and support, which I loved. But in Total War they don't have this at all for the Empire, which is kind of sad. But on the other hand, they have some other, well, lore-wise, much more interesting features. Like you can, because you do play after all the campaign, you play the economy, you play cities and states, and you have like this cool system because, especially later, because in Total Warhammer 1, like the Empire didn't have anything special for them running except the classic Total War economy. But later they added like this elector count system, which I really like, because you can have like different elector counts elected and you can like support them and so on. So that was a very cool system. And in tabletop you don't have it, of course, because you're playing the battles and not just not the overworld thingy. But yeah, let's see what we get. We gain experience, we gain treasury, we gain labor. Ah, laborers, I see. Yeah, well, broken in multiplayer. You mean the elector count system or something else? Not exactly sure. But while I'm doing this, lost a few men. I lost a few men, yes. 3 men here, 4 men here, and then some unpaid interns, but that's fine. We'll loot the orcs for some gold. Nah, I guess I can take laborers for now. Don't know what's the best, because it's my first time playing them, so we'll see how it goes, but maybe if it's... Yeah, if I fix it, maybe playing in both was getting a succession events and the like, so it was easy to just rank up field because it was shared. Oh, I see. That's interesting. I guess it's kind of hard to balance. Well, because you have to, after all, play. They programmed it for most single player in mind. And then what do we... Oh, I forgot. What do we have here anyway? We have a giant conveyor, massive humbling belt bears, a weight of arcane macro engineering projects, unmanageable scale and sinister intent. Income 500 raw materials, 100 workload you will need to maintain this little province. Ah, yes, this was thing armaments per turn, so that's actually an economical masterpiece. I can't build it because you have insufficient raw materials. Ah, it costs doesn't. Ah, raw materials, not gold. Oh, I see. It's a bit harder than I expected. We have Great Taurus. I'll open this so we can maybe look at it in more detail. So, That's the landmark in the city, and we also have a secondary landmark. So lore-wise, I believe because in this game they like made it that the Chaos Dwarfs found a way to harvest what they call the blood of Hashut. Basically, harvesting is like, for them it's more valuable than warpstone, and it's extremely powerful. And that's basically in the main campaign, the game winner. You have to harvest it and win. But here we just have it as an economic building, it seems, which is still extremely good. The other thing is we have ancient inner city, Uzukulak landmark, ancient city, ancient seat of the Eastern Dwarfs, so strange. Ah, yes, because lore-wise, not the hugest lore nerd on the Chaos Dwarfs, but lore-wise, and when the dwarves, when they expanded, because their homeworld is like the dwarven home mountains are counted these ones, right? Here. And then we have some our like the middle mountains, what they call them, and yeah, and the world's edge mountains and so on. And then they expanded to the east, and then due to the event of earthquakes in the world, they lost contact. And so the Chaos Dwarfs, because they had no help, they have chaos to deal with, they tried to survive and went down a dark path, praying to an unknown chaos god. So that's the short summary. And this seems to be ancient inner cities, the ancient city of Eastern Dwarfs. Again, Eastern Dwarfs, because they were Eastern Dwarfs, it's a strange secretive place. Unlocks hero, pulls into Taruks. Upkeep. Interesting. So, I kind of want to go with a more engine, like gun, cannon type thing, but I have to start with economy, because economy wins games. I forgot what my difficulty setting was, but I can quickly check this. If I save, should tell me the difficulty here, because I usually like to play on hard, not because I necessarily like the challenge that much, but because I because it's like my favorite. It doesn't tell me here. Sad. It's like about Immortal Empires, but you don't get campaign of it with Plate Vortex. Yes, because that's like the main thing when they try to like also with like the Vortex campaign to like give you an incentive to watch towards, but in the end I think is there no Grove building? I want Grove. Grove, please. Nothing cheap to build Grove on. Not nice. But yeah, overall what I wanted to say, I guess I just built money then. Technology, industrial security. Oh, I see control. I have enough control. I control the world. Yes, what I wanted to say is, yeah, because with the Vortex and later with the Blood of Urson campaign, you had, like, as you said, you had a goal where you wanted to go to. I make this automatic. We already know how this looks. Kill them. Outpost factory. Just a second, I continue a second. Primary purpose of an outpost is to generate raw materials for mines. Labor is required in the province in order to meet the workload required by them. Labor is required. I see. Raw materials. We need laborers to take the workload. Alright. Factories to generate armaments and treasury. You will need to maintain enough raw materials income to support these buildings. So these will just need raw materials. And this one, what did it again? Something. If you change your mind about blah blah blah, you can mouse or razor. Ah, I see. What was it again? Outpost enable raw materials. Extra raw materials here, and here we have expand to generate. Ah, and these guys. I see. So we produce raw materials with this one, and we factorize it with this and change it into armaments and gold to become rich. Control buildings are so bad, yeah. And at least one outpost because it gives extra hopper and sneaky gates, such as sneaky infantry. Ah, I see, I see. Sneaky infantry, yes, with like the dual wielding and the hiding thing, which is cool. Yes, I believe because we do need... What was it? Because this one extracts raw materials and we require labor for this one. And this uses raw materials to generate armaments and income. I like income, but I think it makes sense to have outposts first because I guess we need raw materials more. I'm just trying on playing the first time, so we'll see how it goes. Now what does it produce? Influence per turn, gold, chaos, corruption. Where's my thing? Ah. Oh. Strip mines. Money pit. Well, you've got to stick the loot somewhere. Yeah, true. When dealing with green skins and battle, yeah, yes. Makes sense. I like the descriptions. So, pastures. Was expecting growth. Don't we have any growth building? Or don't we need growth, maybe? Maybe we don't need growth. Oh, because I don't see the growth button here. Interesting. Oh, my throat. Maybe we don't need growth, because I don't see a growth like circle in here. Well, they are slow, yes, but the blunderbusses, because at least in multiplayer it seems, blunderbusses are extremely powerful. Especially if you shoot, because if you shoot at something large, like a giant, and then you can have your laborers at the bottom fighting and binding them, and when you shoot the giant in the face with tons of blunderbusses, they're dialing into two salvos, which is ridiculous. Okay, I guess recruitment. This reduces recruitment cost with gold herds. And this is for hobgoblins. Sneaky gates. I see. You will need to maintain this much. Holy shit. But we do have, right now, a decent supply, but we would need more laborers for this one. I like the industrial approach. So, because I really like the concept of like having them. Here we also have like more control maintenance. Cool. And some defenses. Alright. I will go to gold with 2,000 right now. We just produce raw materials, even if it's quite expensive. It's fine. 5,000, we have 4,000 for this one. Hat makers, yes, it's like we take this good Assyrian hats. They are the masterwork, made of the finest Cathaian silk, basically. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I really can't build anything. I could recruit if you maybe want to. What can I recruit? Great weapons. Great Tor. They also have limiters. Interesting. See? They're not slaves, they're paid. 37 gold per round. They have regularly scheduled work times. They have work shifts. They're paid 37 gold. I know it. And we have limited units. That is interesting. Interesting. But where is the limit coming from? It gets paid, yes, it makes sense. After all, you have to feed it with like meat and straw and whatever. 300 in fact. But where is the limit? I don't... Where is the limit coming from? Because I see this. Defense supplies, blah 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 blah, conclave. Provides unlocks the recruitment of goblins. Where is my limit coming from? Or is the limit later no longer relevant if you have a building? Might be the thing. Maybe I'm just limited because I don't have a building, maybe. Let's just get a Taurus. 300 is quite expensive, but it's fine. Then some dwarfs with shields. Maybe... Can I still move? No, I can't. Alright, so then I can do it. We have a shared thing. Okay. Makes sense. Maybe I don't take the Taurus as of now. Or I take the Taurus because then I can still improve this to the next level. Press the button right, the special button. You can upgrade the capacity there. Interesting. The right special button. Rush construction. Maybe one of those, right? Hellforge? Probably. More text to read. So Hellforge, here weapons and the forge modified. I see. So it's they have so many mechanics like from the Beastman as well. Sheesh. The armory is where you can increase in capacity. Here you can forge additional standard issue weapons of armor that cost armaments to support more units. Share between all units in a group. The number of displays how many units armory support. The group unit. Okay, so this makes sense. These are both warriors, so we have a shared capacity. Increasing units. I see. Weapons and armor forged in a unit get a blah 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 blah. Increasing total capacity gradually unlocks Forgecraft. Forgecraft? Manufacture becomes accessible once you unlock Forgecraft options. I see. I see. Unblockable. Runes. They also have runes. I can't click it because I don't have level. I see, and that's where we need weapons for. Oh, that's cool. I like it. Interesting. Similar to Frot's upgrades. I'll see. Okay, but that looks good. Can I? This is just to swap to the other thing. Alright. Interesting. I like it. Yes. Okay, so that looks good. Like it. It's like a combination of different systems of the caravans from Cathay. I love it. By the way, I would like to see the caravans later on. The big bull monster thing. Yes. Yeah, basically, because the Kadai Destroyer, you mean. Yes. The Kadai Destroyer was like a model in Forge World as well, and it had rules. But the Chaos Dwarfs in general, they weren't really an army. We started with Root Martyr as usual. And they were only like... Ooh, labor gained. They were only like a small faction, like a White Dwarf faction. Start with spells. And training. Okay, let's look at the tech tree. Yes, the 3 different styles. Let's start with industry. Labor gain post-battle. Laborers are important for me. I want to build very high on their income from tariffs. Don't have that much trade, but I might build into it. By the way, apropos trade. I will see if it works. So let's see how and if I'm able to trade. World type super weak. Rank 73. Yes, it's like in real life. They hate me, so they don't want to trade. Not nice. I would like to meet Grease's goal too. He might be interested in some trades, but for now, let's end the tour. I hope again that the stream is fine enough, but it looks at least HD. But I can't tell. I hope it's fine, I hope. And I hope that the sound is loud, because last time I was extremely silent. The income building on the settlement is the nation port. What? I have to look at it. Please donate. The poor dwarves, we need money to pay our interns. I'll take a zip. Water. But I like it that they filled up this region now with the Darklands. It's fine, you say, it's fine. Yeah, well, if it's enough, then it's okay. Here's the power. Because I have to look it up later, but I don't really know, because I have like two previews here. I have like one little preview here for YouTube, which shows 360p quality, and then I have my OBS preview, which shows 1080 HD quality. So I don't know which one applies here. And I don't know if there are any, like, if I wobble with the screen, if there are a lot of, like, lost frames or, like, things. But we will see. Again, it's more of a test this time, and we will see how it flows later. So yeah, only, like, in half an hour more today, because I want to test and, like, have more of a stress test here. And then we will see how it goes, if it works. Otherwise, I have to wait for better PC things, and I will just stick with my videos for now, because streaming, after all, requires quite a bit of things. So we said that we need a donation box. Donation box. The economy building. Which one? Income building on the income. This one. But it looks, for me, it looks like a bag of coins. I don't know. And I guess it could say, like, could go around and say, like, oh, please. One lower. I don't see it. It looks oversafe for me. Read what it says. When it's clear the collection plate. The donation barrel. Ah! Oh, God. Please. Need money, please. Coming around the residue of a barrel. Ching, 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 please, please. We are poor. We have massive factories. We need money to pay our interns. Alright. There's no escape from me. Attack. Pyrrhic victory. I would lose my interns. And a worker. Battle. We need money. Clubber Gutstabber. It's a minor settlement. No. That was also interesting, because when Warhammer 3 launched, they had minor settle battles everywhere, because we wanted to kind of try it out to see how players liked them and how the new sieges are liked. I didn't like them. And I still don't like them. It's a nice concept, because you have more objectives in the town, you have more mechanics to work with, you have more cool things to, well, build around. But at the start of Warhammer 3, that basically meant that you had almost no land battles at all, because most of the battles are in fact fought in the to attack cities. You rarely have a case where you actually attack an army that stands outside of a town. And when they launched it and you had only city battles, it was like land battles were gone for a while. And that's why I didn't like them. And the concept itself is fine, right? From time to time you like it and have like more defensive options here and there, and it makes sense. But having it all the time was not really my thing. Yeah, exactly, but not very edified. The AS was too scared to attack you outside a settlement. Yes. Yes, true. That is true. Again, it was mainly the thing because almost all battles are. Because sometimes as a reliever, as a nice little gig from time to time, it's fine. It's absolutely good for me. In the Chaos Waste? What? But aren't the Chaos Waste in the north? Did he build up north? Channel magic, why not? Try it out. Ronald, be with me. Yay! That's my factory. Some cool lava down there. Interesting. Yes, and I'm looking at my... How and why is it? I have no idea. Looking at my preview screen, at least it doesn't seem to have too many lost frames. So, just testing out. But so far it looks fine. Alright. I'm lazy. I don't want to attack from multiple sides. The only two sides I'll attack from is here and here. And maybe here. With a flyer. No, the flyer will go here. Because I am incapable of maneuvering around a lot. The goblins will go here. Supported with one blunderbuss. One blunderbuss will go here. Could also, next time, I could also increase the unit size, because I think I am at the medium or the low unit size. I don't like, if it's too many, then it's not really my style, my gusto. And then these laborers will go over here. I like the orc laborers, they actually have armor piercing, that makes them good in my eyes. Gunners here, Astragov will go with the orcs. And the Tauruks will stay in reserve for now. Yeah, goblins here. Turn 18 and they're already up there. Ooh. Alright, I think I'm ready. And pause. Hello? Ah. Slaves of Tsar. Ah, here the slavehood is allowed, I see. Good thing now I can see them. Good thing I only have laborers. No slaves at all. Do we have shooters? Yes. Wolf riders. Araboys. Let's see how our short-range shotgunners will do. Do we take damage here? I think I saw a shot flying. They go here. Not my... Who is this? The Tauruk. Oh, boys. Yeah, go in there. Kill them, attack them. Tauruk will go here. Astrogov, I think you can support here for now. You boys will march up here. Gobos. Tauruks will go up. You'll go here. They'll go there. Come on. Oh go, oh go. Big Taurus. Goblins of spears. I don't care, I will just charge them. Dun 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 dun. And support the ball with more balls. Taking a bit of damage on the laborers. Astra Goff, you can try and throw the bomb. Oh, it's bad placement, but whatever. Throw it in there. Come on, do it. What? He threw the ball at the ground. What a bad sportsman. And you please stop shooting my Taurus. He takes 300 gold each turn. And here they are, finally arrived. Shotgunners will shoot now. Gobbles will stand here. Nice, nice. Gobbles will march up. Mahiku Baba. Is he African? Taking a bit of damage here. Taurus, where are you? Here you are. Attack with Arab boys. Taking it from multiple sides. Astrogov looking fine. Astrogov was surprisingly fast on his little walker. So many archers. Shoot them slaves. Still a few here and there. You occupy them, you just look at them, stare them down. Doing a great job, boys. There's so many dudes everywhere. Please charge them. Keep charging. Ooh, took a hefty damage on them, but only lost 10 dudes. Yes, move. Alright, also, I hate this thing, but they're all guard mode from the start, and you seem to T-pose. I know you don't seem to T-pose, you just are bored. Ah, he's a spearman. Maybe not. Fly away. Fly. Flee. Slaves are fleeing, but not you. Alright, looking good, looking good. And move up. You will cycle charge a bit. Do we have here more spearmen? There's so many men left. Maybe I should just gather my troops. Alright. A few archers. Can I attack the tower? What? He can? Is this possible? What? I did not know this. Flyers are able to attack towers. But it did not. Did it take damage? Kind of is indecisive if he wants to attack or not. Oh, so many towers. That hurts. No, please keep walking. Is he large, by the way? No, he's small, but you are large. So first cap this point, gather our forces. But he's able to attack it. It's so cool, I didn't know that. Yeah, attack them, Arrow boys. You can help your master. You can shoot these guys down. Get these guys here, get these guys there. You're here, that's fine. Give not you a mantle, I want to give you a mantle. A mental disease. Shoot them, shotguns. Love it. I didn't die, of course, but it hurts. I imagine it hurts if you get shot with a shotgun. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Bom bam beam. I imagine it to be Old Assyrian language. They're coming back. Please turn around and shoot them as soon as they come by. Ready your guns. By the way, they also have reloading animations, I believe. Which is a rare sight in Warhammer. They are actually allowed to reload. Fantastic. Charge. You take the goblins. Unpaid interns versus free people. Yeah. Continue the epic stare down. Whoa. Yeah, even closer. There's the boss. Gunners are fine. Gunners here can come up. Now we can use our Chaos Dwarfs in combat. Losing this fight over there, so that's not nice, but we can charge in support. And Astragov and the Taruk. The Taruk could go back for now. You attack the boss. They should be dealing with those. You go over here. Astragov, are you? You're here, that's fine. Can I bomb in the middle of combat? If possible. Not this bomb, please. Throw your bomb. Not willing to. Okay, that's fine. Throw it. Melee bomb. No, go the other way. Big Satch. We ended the epic stare down, so that's fine. Okay, these guys will go over here. Warriors should be fine killing the boss, right? Okay, they finished them. Goblins are my interns won, of course, without any help, of course. That's fantastic. No help at all. And let's see. Ooh, you take damage. Please to go back. Toruks. You help them. They charge here. Want some nice charge going on. Charge. Come on. Charge animation. Yes. Anti-infantry bonus. 120 something damage. Fantastic. All is fine. He's already done. And I believe we're already through. Just the boss left, maybe. Duel. I challenge you to a duel. Just me and my brothers in the back alley using knives. Yeah, they get paid in exposure. Exactly, exactly. And they will die of exposure. Exactly, that's the plan. Alright. I lost... I lost another goblin right now. At least they fled. Close victory. It's not perfect, it's just close. Victory! Let's see. So they fled. They were almost wiped out. I believe if they're like below 10% health, they might have a chance of dying. Like the unit is eradicated, sorry. Overall, 595 value, 598. Friendly level 3 kills. Wait, because they fought the boss right here. 161. 60, 25, 505, 3, 1000 aim. They're also good. The orcs did surprisingly well because they fought like only at the end of a game and they actually managed to rack up quite some value. That's cool. The entire population's game. Yes, yes, yes. Kill two people. Yeah, yeah. Also, like I like a combination, especially, because Warhammer and all in general Total War games tend to like, or like especially Total Warhammer. You have like the different upgrade trees, right? Like the dudes, your heroes, they have like in their command tree they can upgrade specific units to have better stats, right? And usually you go only for the late game units, and it sadly rarely happens that you upgrade actually the like lower tier units, which is sad. I would like to see more often. But now with 50 level cap, because before it was like 40, now with a level cap of 50, you could take more points in the other trees, which then could result in more diverse rosters, especially at the start as well. But yeah, overall, decent fight. Not so happy with my gameplay style. Definitely some lacking here and there, but overall it's fine. Also, I want to play to also show you how the things are. And like I want to show you the game, of course, especially for people who might not know the game, or just people who just like to watch the game. And sometimes it's hard if you want to win a fight, if you know what I mean, like because you have to like keep an eye and you can't really zoom in the action. But I'll try my best, especially in the future when I see how this works. But at least so far, it seems fine. Quality is at only 30 frames per second, so that's, yeah. I do the same thing, but for myself. Yeah, yeah. All life consists of highly organized matter, governed by the laws of nature. Thus, all life is a struggle against chaos, a struggle that is ultimately destined to be lost. Albrecht of Null. Albrecht of von Nullen. So true. Chaos flowing in my veins. I also do hope, because last time when I streamed I was extremely silent and when I watched like my YouTube video in like review, and it still seems that the sound is a bit, I don't know if this green bar shows me that I'm loud enough or it should be in the yellow area, I'm not sure. And the game audio is also a-okay. It's way better than last time. That's good. That's good. Yeah, indeed. Because yeah, I tried to, because I tried to test stream it and it was loud enough, and then I put it down, and by accident I pulled the other thing also down, and now I at least can see that I am talking, so that's good. And yeah, as you said last time, we watched the video, it was like, oh my god. And in most cases, like as you said, usually you can pull up the volume. But that's not the intent, right? If you want new people to come over and also watch the stream, then you don't want them to pull up your volume, right? Because no, they will rather just fuck off because they hear like in the background, and that's it. So it's very boring to hear. And now it's better. And again, I have a new microphone as well, but I struggled because usually I would have started the stream like at 22 o'clock. But it started like 15 minutes later today because I failed to make the new microphone work. It's weird. It still has light, it glows. And same with the camera. I have a camera, but the quality is bad. The quality is bad. I can show it to you when I'm done for the day, like how bad I look in the quality. And I swear it's just, it's the quality of camera, and I myself am absolutely beautiful, so yeah. I stole him out when I asked a question. What about this good thought of a microphone? Yeah, well, sometimes you get microwaved. They didn't die, that's good. Experience, yield, and labor. I want a factory. What an outpost? Nah, I want a factory. Just to try it out. Ubelu Hashkar. probably means something like, if you go shopping, then we need milk or something. Province secured. Zorn Uskul. Zorn, by the way, Zorn in German means wrath. So it's wrath Uskul. And I don't know what Uskul means. Maybe it's some mean word or some very nice word. Astrag of Durahu. Maybe Durahu is Ironhead. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm learning Davizara now, so we'll see. Killing fire. What did killing fire do? It is the passive thing. Yeah. So whenever we cast a spell from the Law of Hashut. No, when I'm casting any spell. All right. When 80 damage in the area. That's cool. The kings, well, I don't know, maybe they like it. They are noblemen. Ashstorm. I don't know what Ashstorm does. Probably in tabletop it's flammable. So I suppose that you can make a unit vulnerable to fire damage, I guess. Which would make sense, because they have plenty of fire damage. If I hover over it, it doesn't say... Ah, probably here, yeah, yes. No, but... It doesn't say anything for me. Ah, there, I'm dumb. Speed and weakness to fire, yes, yes. Overcast spell only if I take the overrated version, which is longer duration. Oh, I see. 32 seconds. 48. For 4 mana more? Kind of expensive. I take it. Right, quest. Stone Mantle. I see. He builds up, but he becomes slower when he takes. So interesting. More tanky. Black Hammer of Hashut. See, interesting. So that will be interesting. What level are they unlocked? 8, 15. Minecraft Villager. Hard to hit. Blade Master, I think. Hard to hit because it makes me a bit better. Well, go away. Harder to hit, obviously, and more survivable than melee, where I want him to be. -8. Why -8? Labor population. I see. Collected income -4. And -5 right now because of instability. Alright. Some labor loss. We have a lot of laborers, so of course the thing goes down. The Norskans have ferries on their side. What do you mean, the wolves? Or the mammoths? They're both a fur. Rakupeluta, blah blah blah. Hobgoblin archers. They are also limitless, so they are your mainstay infantry, it seems. Snaky gates with anti-infantry poison, and they have missile attacks. A bit more expensive. But I think that's worth it. The Wakin. Yes. Wolfkin. Yes. Well, they hope because Workin is like the hero variant, right? Because the Skin Wolf is the base variant. Like the unit variant. They are very good. Because they are comparably cheap for what they do. Especially multiplayer with like light cavalry, anti-armor roll. Let's take. I want kind of shielded units. On the other side, well, for anti-armor I have like higher hitting units, so I just take shielded units. And then slaves. Laborers, sorry. Running away quite fast. But why not? I love orcs. Last time they did... I want to click it. Thank you. Last time they did well. They stared off the enemy orcs, so that's fine. Alright, I can rush constructions as well, right? At the cost of laborers. And we can also do this. Conclave, money and control. So we have some type of... And I guess this becomes cheaper the more... Ah, yes, like 1 turn left, it's 100 labor, and here it's 400 labor. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, what do we want for a commandment? Control, plague spreading, refinery, armaments output, recruitment rank. Kind of want the control, just to stabilize a bit. And then here, I don't want the... What do I want? I want at least 1 damaging. So maybe I'll... Because this also gives me a bit of money. Yeah, so I guess I can... This time I can let the camp stand here. And then as an additional one, then I'll start producing armaments. Because after all, that is our main way to gain more troops. More weapons for a forge. I really like this industrial aspect of it, because like even in like the game like Stellaris, I might also play this at some point, where you have like the trading companies, and I really love this place because like playing the highly economic dude, I love it. I like dwarves, so I'll just buy more dwarves, even if later I could get better things. But for now, start with some more basic infantry, decently cheap, it's nice for early game. Also interesting for the early game if you start like creeping around in the area, because like in in Warcraft terms, you want to start a creep in this area. Also not manufactory, sorry. Ah, I see. Forgecraft, oh yes. Categories can only have limited number of Forgecraft lines active. Enhancements remain active as long as armament upkeep. Keep lines in protection. The armament's upkeep cost for captive forge. Upkeep cost breakdown is specified beneath the card. Ah, I see. So if I click it, I can't click it. Here's 1. Frenzy. It applies to all of them or to one of them? 8 per unit times 1. Or what I have currently available, like in the vicinity of this forge. Maybe. Because I only have right now 1 this dude here, so maybe this applies here. Alright. And Saturn? Yeah, about 20 minutes more, and then we'll probably end for today, and then I'll make my small analysis. And then I'll quickly show you at the end of the stream how the camera quality looks and how I look. Just to show you that I won't stream with this camera, I'll have another camera probably next week. And hopefully I manage to make the new microphone running. That would be very helpful. Because after all, it's not like a super new microphone, because it was bought like 3 years ago. But back then I lived in a different city, and then I gave the microphone to my sister. And yes, and then it got back to me, but then I already had this headset microphone, so it changes. My Skaven friends declared war on me. Oh no. Indeed, I like being cannons. Oopala, I double-clicked. I like this area here, the Darklands. blasted weights. Where do I want to expand next? Alright, by the way. Usually when you start a game in Warhammer, you have like your starting zone, which is like your starting zone to creep and to basically level up your hero and get some resources. I use the term creeping because it's like in Warcraft 3 you also have like camps around your thing. Control. Ooh. Upkeep for laborers. I see. Even less money for them. Ooh, it's also. But I could also do this because I have a lot of them in the early game. But I'll take this for now and then I'll start some military upgrades. But yeah, and use the term creeping because, like in Warcraft 3, when you start leveling with your hero, you use it to get around and like to level up in these creep camps because they are creeps, and you kill them to level up, and that's why I call the starting area like the creeping zone. And when you want to, and especially if you have a more competitive run, you want to creep a lot more. What do we have here? We have ogres, I believe. Do we have any interesting resources in the area? We have this one, and I can't see what's in the end. We have Grimgo over here. Nothing. There's one interesting. Following landmark. Conclave. Income. Magic. Diplomatic. Research. That's a very good building. But it's, after all, it's Zarnagrund. It's the capital of the dwarves. It's a large settlement, and I believe the garrison is extremely large. There's like a YouTube video how you can get it like a turn 5. But I'm not going to do that, of course. I will slowly progress. But I'm not sure. Here's some resources. I kind of want to go to Moria because it is a lot of a ring city. Ooh, gemstones. But it's also a big city with big garrison. Actual news. Well, I today read an article about the old world. Well, it's on Reddit. Like, they said that they wanted to tomorrow or today or the day after to have a new news released, and we don't know yet what they will talk about. Probably in our map release or some more information here and there. But we will see how it goes. I really like the pieces for like Bretonia and so on, by the way. And I probably expand here to the ogres. I love ogres, but I also love them served as meat. And yeah, and they have like the new models, like they have like some, like from a few days, weeks ago, they had like Morgs. And they had like this spruce, basically models, and like not real models, but like parts from models, weapons, helmet, and so on from Bretonia and the Tomb Kings, which I found really interesting. You probably already saw it because you probably informed yourself about it more than me. But they look, so far they look good. By the way, I also have like a Tomb King model because I started because my first faction back then was Tomb Kings, and I still have a bunch of models for them, and I probably post on YouTube and on Discord a nice little thingy because I have made a custom chariot for my Tomb Kings, made out of the howdah of the Camric War Sphinx and some custom horses from the vampire counts. And I hope that it will look good. So we'll upgrade this cost raw materials. We still have, I wanted to say we have plenty, but we don't have plenty materials, but that's fine. But with this one, we gain raw materials. We now have plenty. But we also use a bunch. 300 workload. That's a lot of workers who need things. I saw my. Yeah, I see it as well. I saw a stream. Huh. Huh, might be. Don't know if I can hear me here and there, but it seems to lag here and there. Annoying, annoying. Hmm. Kilobyte per second are bad right now, yes, yes. Well, later, if you hear it later, then you will see and hear me talking fluently again. But it seems that it's slower. I don't know why. It just tells me that it's bad. But I don't have a good input right now as of why. 2000, no, it goes up again, it goes lower again. 300, 2000, interesting, interesting. It changes frequently. No, it's good, no, it's bad, I don't know. Oh, annoying, annoying. I can't see right now the thing. Well, I guess I will wait for now a bit. And I'll text it here. Just in case. I will wait for a bit to see if it becomes better in a min or two. But it switches like it's it switches always from 600 to 2000 kilobytes per second. Might be it is definitely on my end, but I don't know if it's the classic internet breakdown or something else. Annoying, annoying. Because usually I have like once or twice per day my internet goes down, especially like midday. In the evenings it's usually better, but now it's not good. But maybe it will be better in a second. I'll wait for a minute or two. Mm-mm-mm. Also losing plenty of frames right now. Well, due to internet. But I don't know why. It doesn't tell me anything. Uh, 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 uh. That, yeah, it doesn't seem very good right now. I don't want to just talk from time to time and just hope it goes better. Now it's 3,000 again, now it's 900 again. Annoying.